What's up, guys? Isaac Walton here from Hunting the River King. Going to be taking a look at the Git1 Pro from GitUp for action camera here. Waterproof action camera, shoots at 1080p, 30 meters waterproof. Comes with a Novatech chipset, uses a Sony CMOS sensor. Got a few impressive specs. Angle of view is between 120 to 160. I've mentioned 1080p and 720 as well. Do a little bit of an unboxing here, show off some of this bad boy in action. Nicely packaged. Gonna go ahead and open it up. There's two versions of it. This one comes with the waterproof case, something that the Xiaomi one could really learn from because it doesn't come with a waterproof case by default. Taking a look at this right here. You'll notice right away it's compatible with GoPro attachments. Huge plus for that. Really a fan of that. For all those guys making action cameras out there, just go ahead and make your attachments compatible with GoPro. That's pretty much the market standard right now. Waterproof case here feels pretty nice. Got a nice wide flat lens, so great for underwater filming. Button up here, not too tight. My SJ button really feels tight. This one's feels like it's just the right amount of spring or tension to it. Button here, button here. Also got a little LCD view screen on the back, easy to allow you to actually see what you're looking at. Mentioned the GoPro attachment. Let's see what else we got inside. Let me go ahead and open this up. Nicely packaged. Looks like a USB charging cable. Got a few attachments here for some of the more basic mount options. The ever-present adhesive slide tabs. Handlebar mount here. Fantastic for those of you into biking or want to mount this on like a pole. A couple other smaller mounts where you can adjust the angle. One attachment there, one attachment there. Same as well. And love these, just a couple extra screws for when you're actually mounting the camera. I really don't like these little tiny screws here. I know they're maybe easy to use, but one that's bigger has less abrasion right there, so that size I really prefer. So here's the waterproof case, just to open it up. Kind of an interesting attachment here, not one I've seen. Usually most of the ones, like with GoPro and other companies, the attachment's up top to seal it. Here, it feels like it's quite solid. You're actually going to twist it to open it. Just go ahead and twist it like that. Pops open nicely. And here's the GitUp, the GIT1 Pro. It's got a little case here to protect the lens, a little piece of plastic. One thing I'm noticing right away, this thing feels small. Really small. Actually, it almost feels smaller than the SJ4000. I really like that. If you're into drone flying, quadcopters, RC planes, definitely something to look into. I believe it also has AV out with, I want to say, remote control options, which would be very interesting for the RC crowd. So you got the USB, the HD mic right there, and micro SD attachment as well. Let's go ahead and power this little thing up. You can see the LCD view screen. You can see the stats right there, 1080p, if it's recording, set the date, how long you can actually record, and battery life. This thing came fully charged. Love it. Power that down. Alright, just a couple more features to show off here in the GitUp camera. Very few buttons, actually quite handy if you don't want to get screwed up pressing too many buttons. You've got your power button here on the very front. This one also lets you cycle through the menu. So long press turns it on, turns it off. Pressing it one more time just turns it to photo, then playback and reviewing settings, and then going back to the main video option. A little light indicator up there. Small button right here on the side with like a sunshine icon. Tap that once lightly and you'll be taken into one of the menus to adjust the settings. Hold it down and you'll actually be taken to the Wi-Fi settings. So the GitUp does allow you to connect to a smartphone or tablet using an app, which is described in the whole written review. Turning on the Wi-Fi right there will allow it to actually connect. And we have the SD slot right here. Then up top we have the power button. I'm sorry, not the power, the actual button to take videos, to start recording, stop recording. There is a screen off. You can turn it right back on. Just going to go show, so that was one menu that I showed right here. I'll get out of that. The other menu that you can see, system settings. We'll go ahead and go into there. Here you can set the date and time. language, image rotation, beep on, OSD info, screen auto sleep, auto power on or off. I've set the screen auto sleep to 1 minute just so I don't drain all the battery from the LCD sitting there glowing while I'm fishing or whatever. Car mode, auto start, off on. So this actually can be used as a dash camera, albeit a somewhat expensive dash camera, but one that has a G detector, the shock detector, in addition to auto start on and off with power. That's pretty neat. Frequency, TV mode, RF pairing, the format for the SD card, default settings, and then the version. So I'll go ahead and get out of that. Just press that one time. Things I'm noticing right away, very responsive, no lag at all. The LCD screen here is quite sharp and crisp. I'll switch back into the mode where you can actually adjust some of the settings here, video resolution. Hopefully it comes up a little bit better on the camera now at this time. Loop recording, record audio, date stamp, all the usual stuff there. Go ahead and get out of that menu and go back to this. Alright guys, one last feature here of the GitUp action camera that I've been saving for the very end, and one that has thoroughly impressed me with it. Something that really helps set it apart from its peers. Here's our action camera. Looks fantastic. I told you already that you could press a button on the side, turn on Wi-Fi, and then remotely connect to it using a tablet or smartphone. But honestly, when I'm out in a canyon or the forest hiking and fishing, I really don't want to be fiddling with my smartphone too much. I don't even use it too much for photos. I prefer the action camera. It's durable, it's not going to get beat up, and it's not going to get ruined in the water. So I don't want to be turning Wi-Fi on and off to remotely control it. What if I would tell you that this camera not only can be controlled through a smartphone and tablet, but also can be controlled through a little wristwatch device that comes stock with the Pro version. Okay, this is absolutely stellar here. Let me show you how it works. So here's the wristwatch, wristwatch control band. Pretty much very straightforward, normal watch style brand. Fits very comfortably on your arm, your wrist. It's got 4 options here. This one is to start recording video. When you push it, it will automatically start recording. This switches you to photo mode. Tapping again will take a photo. Turns the Wi-Fi on and off if you still want to connect to your smartphone tablet after you're using this. And lastly, a power button, which actually turns it off. It will not turn it on for you, but it will turn it on or off. So over here we've got our GitUp action camera. It's on, it's just in the standby mode. I'm going to actually switch it to video recording. Just press it right there. Boom, it's already starting to record. I'm going to go ahead and switch it to camera mode. Now we're in the camera mode. Can't quite see here because of the glow from the LCD. Tap it again. It's going to go ahead and take a picture. Buttons are really easy to press here. I'll switch back to camera mode. It's a video camera mode. It's already back on there and it's already recording. Let's see if we can actually focus on it. Oh, just barely. Yeah. So I'm tired of that. I'm going to go ahead and hit this camera mode right here. The video turns it off, and now I'm going to just go ahead and power the whole thing down. Just press one button here. Don't have to fiddle with any buttons or anything like that. Boom, it's all off. That is absolutely beautiful. I've got to say big props to the GitUp guys for including this. This comes with the stock Pro version, okay? So you get the waterproof case, plus you get this wristband. This wristband itself is going to save me a lot of time and effort. Very excited to use it. Feels durable. Not sure if this is waterproof or not, the actual wristband part. We'll have to look into that, take a look at my written review for that part of the feature. But very impressed with this right now. Alright guys, let's take a look at some of the footage and actual photos and video from the GitUp camera.
Doesn't come from nowhere.
Alright guys, so we've taken a look at a lot of footage, all from the Git1 action camera. Overall, I'm really impressed. Video quality is excellent. It's really easy to use when you're out on the water, be it hiking or fishing or doing whatever else. The attachments fit perfectly with the GoPro accessories. I haven't had any issues with that. And it's a breeze to cycle through images and review them, all using the handy little LCD backdoor this thing has. A couple areas where I think it could be improved. Number one, photos really are not very good quality. If I want to get an actual good photo from this, I had to take a video and then export the frame from that video as a photo. So use that method and don't rely on the photos on this. Secondly, I noticed that there's an automatic white balance feature. Go ahead and turn that off. It seems to throw off some of the footage. Overall though, this is a very solid camera. It's definitely one of the top contenders within that affordable action camera range. Some other ones there, the SJ4000, which I've previously reviewed and really like. I actually like this better than the SJ4000. I feel the video quality is better and the whole user experience is better. The Xiaomi Yi is another camera that's out there too. Probably has a little bit better photos for sure, and video with a few more options. However, it doesn't have this handy dandy LCD backdoor that this thing has. On top of it, it doesn't come default with a waterproof case, which this one does come with. So bear those factors in mind when you're looking at some of the more affordable action cameras out there. If you're looking for an alternative to GoPro that's much cheaper, you can't go wrong with a Git1. Most people are not going to notice a difference in footage. You've got a nice wide angle here. You've got accessories that are the mount that's compatible with GoPro accessories. Definitely a great option. So guys, this is Isaac Walton here for Hunting the River King. Once again, taking a look at the Git1 from GitUp, a solid, affordable, very functional action camera with high quality video. Thanks.